I wish I knew where things were going, and I probably wouldn't be here right now. But yeah, for this trade of the day, we have Amazon. Obviously, Amazon going to come to report today. Look, it would be Meta, but the problem is I have so many transactions on Meta that it was back and forth, and the plan didn't really fade to anything. So we're going to stick with Amazon, and what we've been doing basically for the last 2 or 3 months is trying to go short Amazon. So, you know, you see yesterday a huge move to the downside, more moves to the downside here today. And this is what Amazon looks like. So as you can see, I have the NASDAQ right now starting just to sort of inch to the lows of the day like Brendan was just mentioning right now. So down 1.6%. Look, all of the big cap tech names basically have gotten hit. We saw Microsoft to the downside. We saw Google to the downside. We know about Meta already, right? Texas Instruments. So it hasn't been a great time for these NASDAQ stocks. So Amazon today, unfortunately, we've already been thinking about the short for this name. So this is what we do. And this is why, again, like, I get frustrated sometimes because we don't really follow our plan. But when we have a very, very simple plan, it's pretty easy to do. And this was what we were waiting for, was just levels to develop. This is actually a 3-minute chart, so I bumped this up a little bit just so we could see sort of how we're moving to the downside right now. All of these purples are short sells, right? And so it was very, very simple. We let Amazon do a little dance early, right? Then it comes right up, and it just starts making 114 as the high. How many times? These are 3 minutes, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, basically times 3, right? So you got 20 plus minutes right here of back and forth action at that 114. So we wanted to go short, so the risk is pretty simple. We put on a trade right there at like 113.80 or 90, and then watch it fall all the way down to the downside and start building that purple flower, or planting, I guess, down to the downside where we start to get out at some of these past resistance levels, right? But we don't respect that it could go all the way down. Probably should have. But we start getting out, which is pretty reasonable. Here at VWAP, here at the 50 period, coming through again. Then all of a sudden, bang again, started making some more tops. And then the trade just gets simpler and simpler because there is the VWAP trade where it bounces back up. We short it, and then it's like all the way to the downside. Again, out small, 20, 40, 60. We hold. That's our last out right there. Let it go all the way to the bottom. Takes down 111, and we wind up getting out. So this is a 112.50, 112.70 or so, out 111. So that's, again, pretty good trade, about $1.30, $1.40. Then I was just like, you know what? Let's start to build the short again into the 50 period. If it gets to VWAP, we're in trouble. So we were actually going to punch out if it breaks, but it doesn't. So we build it up again, keep getting out. Again, it's a 3-minute chart, so I probably have like 20 or 30 fills in here. Then as it bumps up, now we're starting to make new lows. And actually, I have a bid right here at 110.70. I'm still in this trade. But why it's a trade of the day, just for simplicity. We knew we wanted to go short this name. We waited for it to make a move early. Boom, that's where you put on the risk. Like, what are you gonna do in here? It's back and forth, there's not much happening. You don't even have the pre-market bottom, you know, breaks. That could have been the short, but then it comes back up there, right? When you get this upside move to the top, where's gonna be your out? I'm looking short, not long. So there it is right now, starting to bounce right here off 110.50 or so. We're gonna have to go address that, but Amazon short into earnings. Look, tech stocks have been horrible. Amazon probably follows tonight. It's your trade of the day.